hey, it's that time of the year again, or, well, not time of the year, just the time again. Patch Day! I even made an omelette for this special occasion. I don't know why I had to bring that up, but I figured that was important. So yeah. Please let the world quest be voiced. Please, please, please. Oh, there's a Hytham, but I'm not polling for him, so hey, you know, he's cool. And I believe they have Beto and Klee. Hey! Let's go. Ooh. Lord of the Desert. Legend has it that in the distant past, the scorching desert was once home to fragrant flower and giant trees, till the Celestial hit, and it was inhabited by countless birds and beasts. Legend also has it that the only ones who remember it are the blind predators, respectfully and fearfully referred to as Wenot. I believe it's time we get going. Commissions can wait. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out her 7 pillars. Catherine seems to be looking for you. Desert of Hadramaveth. The desert's border stretches on. Legend has it that between the countless skin-tar-shaped ravines that cut across the desert plain, a lost city of old lies hidden within a wandering tribe seeking refuge in its ruins. Perhaps among its incessant sandstorms that seem to erode all things encompassed by history, a story lost in time awaits to be uncovered.
Relax.
Wow, what the? Oh my god! It's almost as big as...
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I did not expect it to be that big. What the hell?
That's what she said!
Oh, thank
There's
God!
No need to
now you can tell if it's underground or not. It's not. That just means I gotta put up my voice acting skills. Hello there, we have a letter for you. It's from Miss Jeht. If you guys don't know, because I didn't upload the Golden Slumber World quest onto my channel, quick recap, we found like this group of people that were trapped in like this sand cave. Two of them were eremites, and they were father and daughter. The daughter is now this Miss Jeht, Catherine is referring to, and the other 2 I believe were researchers, investigating tombs and everything. So we went around unlocking all the pyramids and whatnot, and then finally there was a confrontation between Jeht's dad and an old friend of his who is bad now. Friend activates some sort of magical rune that is about to consume the entire pyramid, like that they were in the inside of, and Jeht's dad sacrifices himself to keep his friend at bay while everyone else escapes. So Jeht lost her dad in that journey, and after that, she's decided she's gonna go on her own adventures from there on there. And this is where we continue. Also, that plate looks awfully like Scaramouche's hat. To my best friends, Godine and Lil Paimon. It's been a while. Hope you still remember me. How are things going for you? I've heard from merchants traveling from far and some adventures that you've returned to Sumeru, so I wrote you this letter. I'm staying at the Tanit Encampment right now. Thanks to you, life's pretty good. Well, let's make it the long story short. I wanted to see you 2 again ever since we last parted, and, show you some proper hospitality. And also, there's something left over from our previous adventure that I'd like you to come and help me finish. This is something I can only trust the 2 of you with. As for specifics, I can only tell you about it once you get there. Well, I'll see you then. I've dropped Catherine the line too, so don't you forget to come see me. The Tanit are the tribe from which Jeht hails. Their campsite is in the depths of the Deshret desert, amid the ruins of what was once the great city of Gurabad. If you don't mind, I'll mark it on your map. Very impressive as expected. Well, you'd expect this from the Well-Informed Adventurers Guild, or, Columbina's feeding her all this information. If it is true that Columbina manufactured Catherine. Anyway, Ad Astra Abyssask. May your adventures reunion lead to new happy encounters and adventures. I finally heard that line completely, and it wasn't even said by her. The Dirge of Bilqis. If memory serves me right, Fontaine should be just right somewhere here, no? Right? According to, what people have come up with in terms of lore. Oh, there it is. Chests galore, here I come, baby. And with Scar to make the exploration all the more easier. Ooh. New music! Yes! And that was the night theme. Now... So mysterious. Yeah, this really looks like the chasm. The world opens itself before the noble hearts. There's the boss. Wow. Oh shit! Right! The third ruin golem! It's the most complete as it's ever been. This one arm. This one, barely anything. It's got both arms, this one. Can we see it from here? Yeah, you see like the thing, it resembles that of the chasm a lot. Then again, a nail did fall into both of these places. Can you at least let me read? Wait, hey, who are you? Oh, bandits! Bandits? How rude, I am Mendes, a scout. This is Huguet. Jeht invited us here. Yes, Jeht sent us a letter. That's why we're here. Well, if you're Jeht's friends, I won't stop you. You may move on. Tribe's campsite lies ahead. Sorry for assuming. You sound like a good guy. Jeht isn't back yet, but Aderfi, Mazera, and Yufton are in at the moment. They're pretty friendly to outsiders. Don't hesitate to seek them out, but if you dare deceive us, you will find us quite unfriendly indeed. Sorry, down. Right. Talk about first impressions. Jesus. Read. Advanced Visual Technologies, Fontaine Cinema Edition. A very new book. There are numerous colorful pictures in its pages, and they mostly come from film sets and shooting locations in Fontaine. Herbert, a Vahuma researcher, gave each of these films an elegant review and also provided them with ratings. The vast majority of this content has to do with complex Kashawar theories and treatises, detailing the imaging techniques and potential future market applications of this advanced piece of machinery. How are these desert folk, who live in resource-scarce conditions, supposed to imagine the innovative and luxurious aesthetics offered by cinema machines? On the title page, a small red cross sits next to the Academia Library emblem, and the following words have been written beneath it. This piece of entertainment has failed to pass Academia evaluations, and hence cannot be entered into the Akasha. Damn, y'all people don't like movies, bro? Dude, Fontaine is starting to sound like such a steampunk location. There's more! Ben! Oh shit! He was also in the Golden Slumber Quest. He was a little pyramid machine that was quite friendly. The Tanit Encampment. Hello, young ones. What do you need? Well, we're here to see Jeht. Is he around? Jeht? Yes, she's here. Why are you looking for her? We're her friends. Friends? Oh, she's mentioned you before, I think. Something about a brave and reliable young woman. She's been hanging around outside for too long, I see. To be making friends with rich people in fancy clothing since... Well, rich? Yeah, I guess. I have 46 million more in my bank account. I guess that's rich. So I start speaking really, but I care little for perceiving outsiders. You should seek out Matriarch Babel instead. She's a good kid. I don't want to see her come under the bad influence of outsiders. Like I said before, if you need anything, seek out Matriarch Babel. Don't bother me. Well, I have nothing much else to say to you. Why don't you go find Mazera? He's a strange old man. Who knows? Maybe he'll get you a warmer welcome here. They're pretty friendly to outsiders. Well, we are as outside as an outsider can ever get, because we're literally from another fucking world. But, you know. Godine, I presume? Yes, you already know my name? You're to find someone. Your friend, yes? Yes, but Jeht is a good girl. I'm glad she has a friend like you. Alright, Sherlock Holmes. Anyway, if you don't mind a little advice, you look like a real killer. That you do. But companions? Those will prove to be your undoing, your fatal weakness. Companion, who are you referring to? You're not referring to our little marshmallow, are you? That was a little sus. Then again, Paimon herself is already sus as hell. Oh, there's so much variety in Sumero's puzzles. It's actually... Hey, Yufton. Oh, you got a straw hat. You're rocking that drip, I see. If you're looking for Jeht, she's still out there. Please go meet Matriarch Babel first. She has been waiting for you for a long time. About Jeht. She's a good kid. She's made friends. She's happy and talks like little antelope. I'm very, very happy for her. What? But I don't know what those outsiders wanted. It's not my fault. Please let me explain, Matriarch Babel. God, look at that build. Holy moly. Mihoyo, your developers are on some serious crack. Silence. She who knocked your teeth out can also remove your tongue. No, please don't. I don't understand. If you're willing to give your life for the Tanit, why are you still standing before me alive? And another thing, why did you address me as my lady? I don't speak the language of snowlands, and I do not care for the sophistry of the so-called civilized world. There is no such thing as my lady here. And do enlighten me. What makes you think I'm not your family anymore? but some lady. Your tongue is tainted with outsider poison, your mind stained by their gold. You cannot remain here. I shall speak no further. Lead him away. He was once one of us, so you know what to do. You can just get exiled? Ah, my apologies, children. I was a little distracted. I forgot you were here. I'm terribly sorry for that you had to see that. I'm at fault. As the Matriarch of the Tanit, I'd like to make amends. We were simply meting out punishment against a traitor. All the same, I'm sorry for having given you such a terrible first impression as Matriarch. Or is it Matriarch? Is it Matriarch? Have I been saying that wrong?
Matriarch.
Fuck, it's Matriarch. So, you two are Goldine and Paimon, yes? Jeht talks about you two a lot. We came here for an invitation. We came here to look for her. It was I who approved an invitation in the first place. That is how you got safely past the Tanit hunting grounds. While I do feel bad saying this, I invited you here to help Jeht with some unfinished business. Matriarch Babel, I have returned. How did it go with that fellow? I'm sure he was given sufficient dignity, but do not be proud of this deed, child. This was a tragic affair. He was my tribesman. And yours too. The frenzy you've been waiting has finally arrived, so set your tears aside and greet them with joy. Matriarch Babel, what do you... Long time no see. Goldine, Paimon, you really did come. That killer mustache though. Matriarch Babel, Azariq has sent me to deliver you a message. If you'll excuse me, I have tribal affairs to attend to. I'll leave you young ones to catch up. Jeht, you changed a lot since we last saw you. A good eye, haven't you, Paimon? So what's different about me? You look a lot more tanned. Does she? You've matured. Is that so? I thought you were gonna make fun of me or something. Goldine's right. You look like you've really come into your own. Really? I just learned a lot from my a lot of survival skills here, that's all. Being busy keeping myself alive, you know. Matriarch Babel has taken good care of me all this time, and I've helped her with a lot of things. I'm grateful that she's accepted me as a member of the tribe. And have you been doing well since we last met? Hardly. Not a moment has passed since then that I haven't thought of you. Damn. Whoa, hang on a moment, where did you learn to say all that? Aww, and here I thought I'd get you to blush. To be honest, it's been tough living, and we're all looking out for each other and helping each other out so we can all survive. Still, the first days were rough, and I occasionally thought about the days back when my father would teach me and protect me. And to think that I used to find him annoying when he was around. But the good old days won't put food on the table today. And Matriarch Babel... I keep saying Matriarch. Shit. Anyway, let's not dally. I've got some errands to run. Since you're here, why not join me? Nothing like a good old errand, because, you know, I haven't had enough of those yet. And that's my shot. Damn! That's 360. By the way, your matriarch is pretty fearsome. Oh, you mean what happened just now? Well, it's nothing. We were just dealing with a traitor. I tracked him through the desert for half a month before bringing him back alive. He was crafty and plenty fierce to boot. Had to knock some of his teeth out to subdue him. Ah, my hand still hurts. Ow! Damn, Jeht. So be careful what you say around me in the future, eh, Paimon? Watch your teeth, Paimon. It does look like you're taken seriously around here. Everyone seems to respect you. Well, here's the thing. Because of my previous experiences with adventurers, I'm more perceptive about things that happened outside the tribe. So the matriarch decided it would be my job to track down outsiders and punish traitors to the tribe. She's taking good care of you. Why has she entrusted this work to you? Since I wasn't born amongst the Tanit, it is okay for me to deal with criminals in a more aggressive way. That's what Matriarch Babel told me. Well, I wasn't born here after all, and the Tanit tribe isn't a home I'm innately familiar with. I can only try my best to do everything well. As long as I can put some roots down, I think it'll be fine. Isn't that exhausting? It's good to see that you finally found a home. Don't laugh, but I'm glad to see you here. Alright, I think they're eating their fill. Let's go! I like Jeht so much. She feels so alive, you know. I'm here, Aderfi. Here's the crocodile jerky from Yufton. Ah, thanks. You're so considerate. No worries. By the way, about Ben, can you still fix it? Don't worry, it's nothing serious. I'll be able to get it back to you in a couple of days. Oh, okay. Then, I'll get going. Stay safe. Oh, Ben needs fixing? Ah, but look at me. I didn't invite you guys out here so you could come run errands with me. Well, so here's the story. Matriarch Babel recently agreed to let me bring my father's remains and those of my mother to be buried in the eternal oasis. Well, the last time we parted, I was so lost. I honestly didn't know where to start looking for it. Matriarch Babel, however, seems very sure that the eternal oasis lies in the middle of this desert. The Tanit tribe holds that the never-ending sandstorm at the heart of the desert conceals the eternal oasis. Unfortunately, that area has been sealed off by the tribe as a taboo place. No one can approach except scouts on patrol. And I know that this is my duty and honor, but I've been thinking, and I've been getting this feeling that I should invite you to witness it with me. After all, since my father passed, that leaves you as my most trusted friends, the closest thing I have to family right now. Aww. That's why I wanted to ask you to join me on this wayward little trip of mine. Jeht, you can rest easy, of course we'll help. We won't let a friend down. We didn't come all this way just to leave, you know. Thank you so much, guys. First, we need to go to the ruins of Gurabad to look for this Genie fragment thing. I don't quite understand it, but the tribe's story says that she's the only one who knows how to open the way to the Oasis. So we'll have to find her. And that's all I can tell you, really. I think Azariq can tell you more. So, shall we go? Let's.
A few moments later.
The palace abandoned by the gods. Oh, more of these. What the? Mysterious meat? What? Definitely not gonna be like food poisoned by that or anything. We have those types of enemies that are like in their elemental forms, like those kind of like the eel enemies have like this animal form. The scorpions have the electro form, and the birds have the pyro form. So I don't know where those come in. Oh. This is Azariq? You done, Azariq? You've bound your head up so tight that even Al-Amar himself would have trouble peeling your skin off. Who knows, he might even laugh at you for being a scaredy cat. Oh, is that how you talk to your elders, little wildcat? Have you forgotten your actual business here? Or how about someone's been waiting for you for half a day? Oh, and someone tanning themselves in the sun and having a drink or two passes for business now, does it? Woe to thieves who make false accusations. Just watch. Maybe I'll stick that clever little head of yours upside down in the sand. Maybe that'll clear it. Rubbish! You haven't beaten me ever since you've taught me how to wrestle. You two get along well. Yeah, we've never seen two people starting slinging mud at each other like the moment they meet, quite like you do. Well, this is Azariq, a senior of mine in the tribe. He's like my older brother, and he's been a big help. Yes, she treats me like a brother. And we'd get along better still, if she didn't like hang out with the ladies more. Oh. No bitches? Alright, whatever, Goldie. Was it? Take care of her for me, huh? She's pretty good, but she likes charging into danger like a wildcat. What was that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you just said something bad about me. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Okay, I think I get the gist of things. I'll take care of her. Matriarch Babel has asked me to guide you into the city ruins. I'll lead the way, so follow closely. Our objective is to find the fragment of the monster of the Jinn. We need it in order to be accepted into the eternal oasis at the desert's heart. The Jinn were familiars of the queen of all oases, so naturally accept their presence. Their powers were also intended to create the fertile lands amidst barren lands. So Matriarch Babel needs the aid of the Genie to restore fertility to the tribe's soil, which will maintain the health of our herds. To enter the ruins, we first need to handle the mysterious devices first. For example, this one seems to be able to blow sand away in a specific direction, although I'd call it something more akin to a breaking a seal recently. Whatever the case, even though the method to unlock it has been lost, some trial and error on my part has shown that heavy impact can change the direction it's facing, creating runes that flow. That should rid us of the annoying piles of sand. Look at that. The temple's safe. I don't see any enemies, monsters, or dangerous devices. There's just this big thing. Huh, how interesting. According to archaeological records left by the people who came before us, as well as the stone slate that Aderfi got from within some rooms, this big object here is the main device that keeps the mother of the Jinn sealed. Puzzle solving is my forte, baby! Okay, that's one side of it. Well, the machine has started and the pile of sand is gone, but the main device hasn't responded at all. Huh, that's what I thought. Looks like the device earlier smoothed out its charging circuits. Looks like it's showing us the location of the other 3 devices too. I suppose if we go to these devices, we'll be able to activate all 4 of these seal-breaking machines and clear the sand piles in front of us. Hey, I think that's how it is, judging from our previous rune delving experiences anyway. Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's follow the directions we've been given and look for the other 3 devices. Let me think, let's start there. How do you know we need to go that way first? Haha, does it drill its intuition, perhaps? If we get lost, it's on your head. Why does she look so pretty? The goddamn Sumerian models, man. A lever. Oh, so like it can float in. The amounts of puzzles is insane. This would have been so much more fun if it was voiced. Oh. Okay. It closes one and opens another. Oh, is that it? Come on, calm down. Oh shit, what material does it drop? Oh.
Everything was futile.
What the fuck?
You're dead.
Ooh. Desiccated shell, sturdy shell. Scare really does make things easier. Oh, we're back. A lot of ruined areas we've encountered on the way show signs of man-made damage. There might have been an unrest here, or even a war. I'm no researcher, but I can't really read any patterns in these markings, but I doubt that the fate of this temple was a peaceful one. The books say Gurabad was destroyed with searing fire and great anger from the Jinn. The Jinn? But it looks more like a work of a mob, soldier, or perhaps even tribespeople like us. Who knows, huh? But we can't think of that later. I think this big guy needs more of our pressing concern, huh? Indeed, perhaps the other chambers are all structured like this one. Let's look around again, shall we? Alright, I'll mark our path. We use scented soils from Winnet larvae, planted to mark the path we must tread, so if we do get lost, we just follow our nose to find the way back. Now, I have you know that our wildcat's nose is very sharp. We hunters wouldn't get very far without her. Stop saying all that stuff, Azariq. That's right, you blockhead. Stop bullying our little wildcat. Look, her fur's standing on her end. And you, don't you start with that nonsense too. Okay. Oh, I love this music. Here we go. Door closes, and the other one unlocks. Yes, sirree. We haven't even gone to here yet. There's already so much. And we're back out? We are! And we're back out? Oh yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Here we go, release the Genie! You're gonna look something like a Dory's Genie? Oh. What the... Oh, it's not this entire thing, is it? Phew, that gave Paimon quite a fright. That tremor source should be the north, outside of the temple. Let's go have a look, Odin. Something huge is about to have happened. What's under... Yeah, I ain't missing that. Hell no. What did happen? Did the sand lower itself? Ah, yeah. See, this whole thing. Oh, look at this. The sand retreated. So this was beneath the desert all this while. That's right, more ruins. A plaza with a side of seemingly equal length, and a new door opened up on the opposite cliff. Is that our destination? That's for you to explore, I fear. Huh? Aren't you coming with us? Sorry, but Matriarch Babel only asked for me to open the way for you. You'll have to embark on the rest of the road yourself. I trust you can protect your friends, right, Jeht? I'll stop with that, you. What are you, my dad? I know. I'll stay safe while you're heading back, you hear me? Huh. Why is Azar just up and leaving on us like that? Isn't he gonna go deeper into the ruin with us? He's gone as deep as he wants to go, I think. These ruins are a cursed, taboo place to us, Tanit, and the tribe's quite sensitive about that sort of thing. But since I count as a half-outsider, I've got no qualms about going further. Anyway, you can't expect me to let you guys down. Well, let's proceed. We've only got each other from here on out. Huh, don't worry, I'll watch you back for sure. Shew the kingdom thy shame. Make the damaged chessboard chessboard. It's a chessboard?
I just tell it like it is.
That's a chessboard? I just butchered an entire family, and I am proud of it, because I need this chest, and I need the primos. Oh, that for a floor mat. Oh! What the... Liloupar's Gal? Why was this place preserved when the others turned into deserts? Wait. There was an Ozaman machine here? Overseer Matrix machine. What the hell? Hey, why'd you stop us? The things we're looking for is just up ahead. Shh! What is it? Why do we stop? Look behind you. We're not alone. Oh, what the f... The Overseer Matrix is here. God damn it. Well, it's a story version, so it's probably nerfed. Get bodied anyway. Is this the gadget I need? What do we do? I'm sorry, what do we... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Did I just kill the tree? Oh shit. I'm sorry. Oh no. Wow, the plants here have all withered, doesn't look good. No doubt, no doubt. And who shall we blame for that? Cody, look, this bottle can talk. You obstreperous oaf. Where did you get that actively useless tongue of yours, I wonder? Are you the mother of the Jinn? Jinn? Why, yes, I do count as one mother. Well, if it does not please you, I have been such before. But mother of the Jinn? Do those desert Philistines wish to cajole me to laughter? I fear that this joke fails to amuse. It falls far short, in fact. We have come on behalf of the Tanit tribe to see you, to ask you to show forth your great might and aid us in finding the place where Nabu Malikata slumbers. Ah, so it is one of the desert folk. I like you, girl. You know the rules, and your manner of speech tickles me. Yes, you do amuse me. Ah, but just step aside for a moment. I shall have words with your lord only. Lord? The scent of unknown spices from far. A servant girl of the desert kin, a flying pet. You must be a princess in exile. Are you not? I'm not. I am, but... Liloupar. Call me Liloupar. Liloupar... Wait a moment. You're from one of the books. Speak not out of turn before your liege, sand-licking lackey. She's my friend. That's right, Jeht isn't lackey. You're too much. Ah, is that so? Oh, the tedium. Ah, if my soul were not sundered into many parts, unable to muster sufficient strength, I could shift into any number of shapes that might please you. A dancing girl, a lovely youth, or a hut, or a yaksha. Oh. Huh. Or a lovely beast of those races that died under the moon's light. I have been them all, and played all their parts, all for my lord's pleasure. Your lord? A lord I was willing to entrust my name to. Yes, I did once have such a master, and today I've seemed to have encountered his shadow. I don't understand you at all. What's wrong, Jeht? She means that, well, Jinn makes contracts with humans by giving them their true name. That name can be used to control the Jinns as one's wills. Huh. A learned desert dweller. Your servant girl is quite rare to find. She's not my servant, Liloupar, okay? Get that right. But those who strike such paths will eventually suffer the fearful vengeance of the Jinn. For the Jinn are a race that hates humanity. Huh. Hate, you say? Such a strong word. Look at it this way. Would you hate a poisonous insect or a toad? And her name is Liloupar, which is exactly the name as the wicked spirit who drowned Mazd, the mortal king of Gurabad, and his entire household in honey. The history of Gurabad thereafter has been shrouded in dark secrets. Well, that's what I read anyway. But I don't get it. Is the one Babel looking for really such a dangerous figure? Ooh, a mighty interesting story that is. Is that how I am portrayed in your legends, then? Are you worried that in making contract with me, your lord friend shall come to harm? But do you not wish to reach the place where Nabu Malikata slumbers? I shall not aid you, girl, or your Matriarch. I have no interest in your games of governance, nor shall I take part in your schemes, but your friend and I shall serve and give my true name. But why are you willing to give Goldine your true name, then? You must have a reason for that. Why? Because I like her. Well, Goldine isn't plenty likable, sure. Is it so strange? I like her for her scent, and also for her choice in servants and pets. Yes, for such tastes truly is fitting for of a princess. Alright, I shan't speak more than I already should. Come, your highness, are you ready? Well, I gained a follower, guys, you know, sick. A new subscriber! Let's go! Liloupar's my channel member now. Servants and pets. Wait, what do you mean Jeht and Paimon? God, you're so rude. Paimon thinks you're right, Jeht. There's definitely something fishy with this thing. Let's just throw it away and... Goldeen, I get that feeling that we should... For a friend, this is a trivial risk. This does seem quite fishy. Come now, I do believe you are neither conservative nor craven. Even mortal perils hold an abominable attraction for you, does it not? If a reason you must have, an excuse you must claim, then say it for a friend. Yes, for a friend. What a lovely ring that has, wouldn't you say? Ah, you are so very cute. Well then, your highness, place me by your ear and allow me to tell you my true name. You place the magic bottle next to your ear, you hear a soft chuckle, then someone whispers something of unspeakable elegance and gentleness into your ear. You are told of things unknowable as the night wind, but you understand every last word nonetheless. Then the voice fades, and you feel something on your auricle, like a viper's kiss. And with that, we are bound. I shall defend you, my master, from the enragement of the desert, the searing winds, pestilence, and schemes. You shall rest safe in the shadow of my wings. Great, we've got the genie. Let's go. We've spent so much time here already. I see a new path in the back, Goldeen. Let's head this that way. How did that... Was it the fight earlier? Don't know. Don't care. You coming? Dang. Sorry. You angry? It is to be expected of a girl who has yet to become a mother, I fear. Was that even... Dude, Liloupar, you are... What the fuck? This lamp is a kind of a dick. Well, I got a genie pet now. I hope I get to keep that permanently. Oh, is there a... Okay, thank God there's a slingshot. Ah, Jeht, and our guest. So you're here after all. After all, you're trying to get familiar with us. We were pretty busy over here, so you better have a good reason to stop us. No. Well, I was sent by Matriarch Babel with a message for you, Jeht. She has something urgent to discuss and would like you to return to the campsite first. That. What's got your tongue? Do you need me to shorten it for you? Did she say anything else? She'd like to speak with you alone. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were in bad mood. A bad mood? Nonsense, I've never been better. You know, what with having found the mother of the Jinn and all, which I'll be telling the Matriarch of course. I'm more than pleased, and so will she be, I bet. And so will her master, to have a new servant. Wouldn't you say, Goldeen? Matriarch Babel has business with me, so I'll take my leave now. My deepest apologies for not serving you to the end, Princess Goldeen. Alright, let's go to the Matriarch. You're not mad at me, are you? Sure. As for you, honored guest, just follow this canyon and you'll reach the campsite soon enough. What is it? Not much. I just thought that this child is quite interesting, that's all. She isn't, jealous of the bottle, is she? You mean to say that she takes a bottle for her yardstick? Ha! Perhaps. Regardless, she's a good child, trustworthy, if a little foolish. Stop talking about her like that, she's our friend. Ah, see. I like you more already, my master. I didn't think how this place would change so much in the years following my last slumber. Huh? What's this place like before then? Before, it was lined with palms, flocks of cattle, seeing girls in nice skin like sweet honey and mirrors intertwined in long hairs. Okay, there's too fast. There's two, even lotuses here once, and my flowers mistress so loved. But entropy and atrophy are the way of the world, and I fear this surprises me in that discouraged in no time. Ooh, you're a bottle, but you sure do know a lot.
There's no...
Wait but a moment, my master. Something is amiss. What have you sensed? I am sure, my master, but you are too able to sense the wicked intent ahead. But if we might discover who it is that ambushes us, we might yet turn the tables on them. Things may be indeed perilous ahead, but you, O master mine, to whom I have entrusted my fate, I shall go forth with you, and we shall face any obstacle together. Just relax, Goldeen's super strong, and no matter what, she'll still have Paimon, right? What did I say? Prepare yourself, master. Hey, you guys, aren't you Jeht's buddies? Hey, come on, don't scare Paimon here. Why aren't you replying? Well, if this is what it comes to, don't forget to leave one alive, master. We may follow that one's flight to find his allies and servants and thus destroy their nest in one fell swoop. What the... Hello, guys? What's up? The rings... The ring... The Dendro lady... I wanna see her tags. She actually dances. Oh, she looks so cool. She fucking Just where do these guys get their elemental powers from, I wonder? The gap of the hidden runes. Ooh. You who come after us, she tricked me. The keystone is real. No wonder Jabrael and Samal believed it so strongly. The Grand Engineer really did leave traces here, just as we read from the ancient glyphs. I thought they were lies and meant to obscure history, but now the place they discovered is here before our eyes. This is the third place of worship. Gurabad's secret treasure must be hidden here. But the keystone is not sufficient. There must be something else. There must be some other method to open the great gate of Gurabad. As long as we find our way inside, we must obtain the treasure. The expedition will not have been in vain. But then what was I even doing? Charfa. Jabrael and they were here before. Oh, this must have been before they split up. Yeah, Samal was Jabrael's the guy who tried to kill us. May this be the testimony that we have provided the material support required for this ambush and robbery. As a token of friendship, the gifts shall be sent via specifically arranged subterfuge caravan. The Tanit tribe sends respectful greetings to the Afia tribe. May peace follow you and may spices fill your storehouses. Wait just a second, the Tanit tribe, that means, were these guys hired by them? Oh, so the desert people may have learned to use books to keep records. Well, I suppose my awakening has given rise to fresh sights after all. But what were they intending to do here anyway? Who knows, more importantly, they were our foes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna connect that. Thanks for the angle, by the way. Well, since we have found one part of our paper trail, we might as well search their encampment. There, I believe, we shall find more clues. Whatever the case may be, we no longer need any of them in one piece. Let's proceed to the next encampment. They turned on us? Another Pathfinder's log. You who come after us, if there was a prayer in the praise of the night, I would sing it in forth strain of memory in this misfortune. For Jabrael, who lost his footing. How could one conceive the passage of a cloud or the death of the blowing wind? How might one mark a grain of sand falling into the desert, or droplet disappearing into the water? I believe Jabrael would be the last. He should have been the last. But who can say? Perhaps the many mishaps broke him unexpectedly. Jabrael, so agile and swift. To think that he would fall off the side of the ruins on the gorge. Unexpected indeed. Now I and Samal, the ones left, yes, we're the last of the exploration team. This journey is cursed, but no matter what, soon it shall reach its end. Yes, soon. What the fuck? Afia Chief hands written orders. Make camp upon reaching your destination and seal the canyon to outsiders. Only members of the Tanit and following tribes may pass. If you discover any who carry a Genie bottle with them, take it. The bounty will be split as agreed. Huh, so they intentionally didn't go for Jeht, huh? How interesting. Now, my master, we need not be hasty. Let us clear the next camp first. The Outlander Traveler may be identified by their golden hair and eyes, their strange foreign clothing, and a small floating fairy. If they have obtained a Genie, take it from them. If they have to, then dispose of them. Contract Aderfi. Huh? Excuse me? What? Why? My master, if I may, I would advise that you review your choice of friends. We had an old saying for this ilk. The only loyal desert dweller is the one whose shoulders have been pierced by iron loops. We should be rid of all of them now. Let us return. Oh, really? Aderfi? I know he was rude, but like, what the hell? Well, you've got some explaining to do, by the way. If you really thought a couple Eremites was gonna take us down. Pathfinder's Log 1. You come after us. If there was a prayer in the praise of the night, then I would sing its first strain in the memory of the lost. For Irma, who lost his way. Before the searing sands melted your bones, the flaming golden lights scorched your ambitions. It covered all our eyes, and it will cover you. Perhaps even before it shall see you erased. Before we set out, it stated that this was a journey accursed, but no one will listen. I know who it is, I must believe. The nourisher of my spirit, the servant of the goddess of flowers. She knows that which is true. Now we have lost Irma. We approached the ruins of Gurabad. He was separated from us by a cyclone. His body was buried beneath the rolling sands, and his spirit now swirls in the wind forever. He shall never know peace. Perhaps we should advance no further.
Squall and Fury. Take it and have.
What? I'm not near the boss place. What the The boss can attack me without it being a boss. Fate. That's cheating! I don't think that's playing fair at all. Well, he's already smarter than like 90% of the other world bosses. What's with all these notes? Babel ceased communication with us without warning. We have temporarily suspended our exploration of the external oasis and shift all our strength to dealing with the Tanit first. I'm sorry, you guys are dealing with the Fatui too? I honestly think that was meant for us to find, because it's like placed right at this location. Still, what the hell, Tanit? Or maybe it's just Babel, but then, you know, she kind of runs the place. The letter did sound like they had a little some conflicting ideals too, so maybe they're not on their side anymore. I don't know. Guys, you sure have some explaining to do. You know, Babel, I know you're hot, but like, clear some things up for us, huh? We were ambushed with the canyon on the way back. What? We were attacked by your people while on our way back. There were lots of people hiding in the canyon waiting to intercept us. They're pretty scary too. Do you know what all that was about? No, I haven't a clue what happened. This had to do with Aderfi. You give Aderfi's letter to Babel. Aderfi, this is indeed his handwriting, and it is even signed by his hand. That he is a traitor and beyond doubt. He left his camp some time ago, saying that he needed to go to get some supplies from outside. I must apologize. I let my guard down. You can be sure that we will exile that traitor. However, he shall not be permitted back into Tanit hunting grounds, save in chains. Please rest assured, you two, that I will get to the bottom of this on behalf of our tribe. I'll not allow such things to go unanswered. As for the mother of Jinn, can I see her? She's with us. Sure, have a go. Honored Lady Liloupar, beloved servant of Nabu Malikata, founder of Gurabad, eternal prisoner of A Kaunom, Babel of the mortal Tanit tribe, seeks an audience with you. What did you say? Oh, were you calling out for me? I don't quite remember all those names. Yes, we ask only, Lady Liloupar, that you lead us to the eternal oasis to set us on the path to meet with the slumbering. So sleepy. My master, did you wake me up to speak with this servant? Why do you love consorting these coarse folks so? Well then, Babel, will you not dance, amuse us, and we may yet grant you 3 wishes. I mean, I'm not against it, but I think she'll find that kind of offensive. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're the mother of this tribe. Right! My apologies. I read the servility in your brows and merely could not help but wish you could to see you dance and entertain us. I'm merely your servant, and I will listen to all you have to say. I shall follow the dictates of the Queen of all Oasis. Now Malikata will with due trepidation, and them I'll not defy. Ha! I shall not be so crude. Save your solicitations. I already have a master, and I do not intend to take on any servants either, so I fear your calculations may have come to naught. That's what that is. This was not us, by the way, just so you're clear, Babel. My master, you hold my true name. I shall do what you and only you desire. The decision shall be yours. I will not speak another word to these foul desert dwellers. God, is that a genie bottle of like a spirit or a genie bottle of salt? Cause I'm like, yo, chillax. Master, your master? Why yes, indeed, and it is the noble princess you see before you. Now, you need not kneel. Come on, say something, why don't you? Just look at her face. I understand. In that case, will you help us, Goldine? I will help you find the eternal oasis. I came here to help fulfill Jeht's wish. If that's your choice, then I gladly obey. Well then, I shall lend my aid. I pleasure to work with you, desert woman, but a word to the wise. Nothing save death can break a contract forged by true names. And I will be watching you on my master's account. Do not think for a moment that you may wield me. I can explain. So, you have forged a contract with her then? Yes, I did it to open the way. Yes, I understand. You have done well. Jinn are arrogant, unfettered creatures, and yet you have managed to bind her. You have surpassed my expectations indeed. And that is well. Our path to the eternal oasis has been made smoother. Ah, Jeht and Azariq have returned. You youngsters catch up for now. I have to ask you for your paid pardon. I need some time to organize the information you have gathered. The fact that she regards Azariq as a youngster while my man's built like a fucking Hulk. Miss Babel sure is busy, huh? I don't know. Azariq is anything but a youngster, okay? Like, come on. That's like anime level of youngster, alright? That's like JoJo level of youngster. You see, how is that a youngster? Man's like 2 meters tall. Hey there, Azariq. Jeht, it's been a while. Haha, hardly that long. Good to see that you're all well. Jeht's really fond of you. We were just talking about you, in fact. But is Jeht still angry? Angry? Oh, she did mention a little disagreement you had, yes. But you know, she talks quite carelessly, but isn't actually good at expressing her feelings. Still, you reflect as well. Jeht's very concerned about your safety, so you should pay a bit more attention to her suggestions. Sorry, it was my mistake for leaving her out. I'll bear that in mind. Sorry, it was my fault, really. I was petty, childish. I knew how important Liloupar was to our mission, but I threw a tantrum anyway. Liloupar says stuff weirdly, and she does use some pretty creepy analogies, but she looked out for us the whole way, so, well, she's different from the people we've met so far for sure. But she doesn't seem like a bad person. Whatever the case, it'll be fine. Godin's important to you, isn't she, Jeht? Yeah, I mean, I've always seen you as my best friend, but I'm just worried that... Never mind. Yeesh, you're so serious all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what to say out of all that. There's no need to be so awkward. I won't get mad anyhow from now on, and you can count on that. That's right, that's the spirit. Alright, about the mother of the Jinn. Is it with you? Yes. Azariq, didn't Matriarch Babel tell you to not ask that willy-nilly? Fine, Jeht. I mean, I guide you half the way, so I count as a companion, don't I? A companion, you say? Perhaps you speak too hastily. The bottle is talking. Such insolence! If you recognize me not, then your silence shall serve better. Whoa, this is a pretty fierce one for sure. Is that the mother of the Jinn? I'd watch my tongue if I were you, desert spawn. This is Azariq, one of my brothers here in the tribe. Well, we could have had chosen worse. This one is sturdy enough. Shame that he has too big a mouth and too small a brain. How is talking to her supposed to not end as an exercise in frustration? I reckon you just need to get used to it. I feel for you. Oh, it's fine. Sharp tongues are to be expected of the legendary Genie. Somewhat, I mean. Whatever the case, she's on our side, isn't she? We'll be fine. On your side? Did I mishear you? Oh, apologies, but you shall not find me on the side of those who entreat my master while wearing two faces. My master trusts you, and I trust her reasoning for that, but I will be watching you, Azariq. Well, I guess that's just what a genie's like. You told Jeht and Azariq about the ambush in the canyon as well as... So, a traitor along with accomplices from the other tribes. They might be the same bunch that I was striking down previously. It's even possible that they were collaborating with dangerous outsiders like the Fatui. My dad and I encountered those people who called themselves Fatui in the past, so they're no strangers to me either. Still, I ran off in a huff without giving any thought to whether they would act. Sorry, that was my mistake. Oh, let's leave that aside for now. It wasn't even your fault. I'm with Paimon. Don't beat yourself about this too much, Jeht. They seem to have been ordered specifically to not attack you. Can't blame you for having lowered your guard there. But as for Aderfi, since he's fled in secret, it's beyond doubt that he's betrayed us. Those who violate the laws of the hospitality and wield their blades against guests are unworthy of the Tanit's mercy. I'll capture him, Godin. That I promise. He will not escape the Matriarch's judgment. Oh, Jeht's getting serious. What? You make it sound like I've never been serious. Alright, there's one more thing. It's witness season at the moment, so the tunnels they dig are starting to show up all around the desert. Such areas are pretty dangerous, so we have to approach our adventure with more care to avoid them at all costs. Oh, is that what I encountered just now? But you needn't worry about that. We'll protect you. And what's so funny? It's nothing. The children of Apep, reduced to this. Now that you mention it, you haven't said anything in quite a while, Liloupar. And I, for my part, was about to ask if you've forgotten about someone. Well then, would you like to hear a story? 'Tis a shame how long I've slumbered. I fear I'm not current with the hot topics of the day, or am armed with only some ancient yarns. Will you mind, oh mastermind? Don't worry, I'm all ears. Don't worry, I've covered my ears. And Paimon's covered. Wait a minute, what are you covering your ears for? The book says that the words of the Jinn have magic in them, and that their stories have the power to lay curses. Then they say also that behavior such as yours is impolite and in the extreme. Do not interrupt me, little lady. Now where should I begin? As the moonlit Bro, what? That went by too fast. Thousands of years has passed since the events told of in this tale. The desert have yet to become so desolate, and the Oasis spread out across the land like glistening jewels. In those days, the Jinn walked the earth in great numbers, and they lived within the silver night, wind, and the flowing sands, in the ripples of the unknown ocean, and in the pattering rainforest springs. We Jinn were not ordinary creatures, but we were the servants of the mistress of flowers. We were untroubled by basic want, nor were we shackled by material thirst. It was life itself that greatly fascinated us. The bloom and wiltering of flowers, and the gathering and scattering of birds, these were the things that held us in thrall. Apart from that, our only true names could bind us. We were carefree so long as our mistress walked the earth, and we enjoyed her eternal paradise, her love, and her comfort. But tragedy would come, and our paradise crumbled as the mistress departed. Our revelry turned to mourning, and all that was good and lovely was violent and perverted in that anguish. And so we gave Al-Amar our true names and became his servants, for he promised to find us our eternal companion, our true master. Deluded hope and trust did we harbor in our hearts, but so forsook our freedom, accepting imprisonment within silver bottles and servitude to his realm. But what was lost was forever lost, never again to return. So before they actually had forms then. But do not think that the Jinn were wanton servants. Only a love bordering upon madness could make the Jinns give their true names willingly, for it was their deep love for the mistress of flowers that drove them to embrace the desert from the first. Yet, waking to the face of tomfoolery of this barren world caused a surly genie to fall incurably in love with a shepherd. Ah, you're awake. A shepherd? Not you, no. Ah, but much like you, my master. You are much like him, as he was once. Well now, girl, does that make you jealous? Definitely not. Ha, she's quite transparent, my master. I once did have a daughter. My eyes are not deceived. To the Jinn, love was a terrible charm, driving those who fell into its pit to make sacrifices, like the hyphae of a parasitic insect. But to the Jinn, this mad love could not be reconciled to betrayal, or else hatred and vengeance 3 times greater would be sure to follow. That was the root of the farce that ended Gurabad, though that is a different tale. This sounds awfully like the story of the fall of the Sealy Empire, isn't it? It's like a Sealy fell in love with a human, and then disaster ensued. Just reduced them to the things we follow now, to chests. Alright, weird story time's over. Let's talk about something more relaxing. By the way, Godin, do you play cards? Oh! Wait, really? In the middle of the story? Really? This is fun. What? Hey, sure.
No excuse for slacking.
Contamination must be washed away. Mirror the myriad. You can't hide.
Leaving so soon?
Wait. What the hell? Oh, even Liloupar's talking. This is such a goofy scripted game, bro. I hope you're ready to accept defeat, Azariq.
My work finished.
Part 1? We're only in part 1?
The next day.
Godin, Paimon, how'd you sleep? Not bad, thanks for asking. Not great. I kept thinking about the cards every time I closed my eyes. I'm glad you guys got some rest. I sure didn't. Huh? And who asked you to get up in the middle of the night to go find Matriarch Babel? Wrong way around. She came to find me. Some matters concerning the elders of the tribe, you know? Oh, I see. We have happened upon some open secret. Matriarch Babel spoke briefly with me last night. What we must do next is use the tunnels in the dunes to enter the underground portion of the internal Oasis. Indeed, my master. Our Amar once created a most intricate system of the canals shaped to provide irrigation for the soil of the mortal kingdoms. Before the dune was encased in sandstorms, before Al-Ahmar was not but dust, this place rolled with hills of most fecund and verdant. But those canals have long run dry. Fortunately, that lends them to our purpose quite well, allowing entry to the foundations of the Oasis within the dunes. Alright, let's go and discuss the rest of the details with Matriarch Babel then. You arrived, Godin. I hope our hospitality hasn't disappointed you. Ah, Jeht, while you're here, I shall entrust the great task of apprehending the traitor Aderfi to you. I suspect that this recent spike in traitors within the tribe has something to do with the interference of those who hail from the snowlands. Always. They're just like those toads and centipedes Liloupar keeps talking about. We keep running into them everywhere we go. Initially, they approached our merchants under the banner of trade. Then before long, they started meddling in our affairs. Annoying as it is, the forces behind them are indeed powerful. I got it. I'll return with additional information or newly claimed life. And information and a newly claimed life. I understand. Esteemed Liloupar, after entering the foundation of the internal Oasis, we must rely on your power to guide the group. The ruins of the Canals may yet hide your fragments. Indeed, of this I am aware, but I am curious as to how this knowledge came onto you. You learned this from the outsiders, did you not? Ha! Worry not. Robbing a few bookish researchers, parting a merchant camp with the maps that they have brought with them. These tricks are of old trade for a desert dweller, I understand. Thanks for granting me this boon of knowledge. It shall yet lead me to old memories and power both. But I will be watching you and the lad of yours. Liloupar, what's wrong with you? Matriarch Babel only organized this expedition to ensure that I can lay my parents to rest. How can you just slander her like this? Jess, my apologies, esteemed Liloupar. I understand your misgivings and will endeavor to win your trust. Do as you will. I seek respite. Yeah, Liloupar, you gotta... Come on. Apologies. Our business has me distracted. Was there something you needed? About the traitors. We have let an outsider see the troubles of our traitors have caused us. How shameful. But worry not. With Jeht's aid, Aderfi will soon be delivered unto grateful justice. He has already stained the Tanit's name. This means that he has cast aside the name of his mother and must be punished. As with the nations or cities, tribes too must enforce their laws. I think you understand this. About Jeht. Jeht. She's a good child. She learns our ways quickly and greets trouble with neither grimace nor complaints. Speaking of her, it's a shame that there was an incident between us and her father in years prior. But I'm just glad that Jeht has returned to us. Though her father... I suppose we can consider this as a delayed resolution. She likes you, you know. I can tell. So please, don't disappoint her and ruin the friendship you have. About Azariq. He is my son. Though not born of my flesh, I entrust him very much. Clever, loyal, strong, ethically unbending, and skilled in gaining favor with others. Like a loyal wolf to the pack, he has never failed me. It is a shame that he is... male. If he was a woman, he could take my place. That way, I could finally retire and lead the children in managing our Sumpter Beast caverns. But at least I still have Jeht. God, what are these desert dwellers' diets, dude? They are built like...
Damn, look at my...
We got them as buddies! Let's go! Hey, can I get them to follow me? Next, you can just keep going into depths of the canyon. The tunnel leading to the foundations of the Eternal Oasis should be right there. Goldine, beware of sandstorms. In canyons like these, the wind-flung grains sting worse than those flung by the winds in the open sands. Well, I'm gonna split now. You guys stay alert and stay safe. Thanks, you too. Azariq, you're the one who should be staying safe. Walking through the desert alone and all, don't get eaten by the Wenet. Temple of Buried Dominion. This is a Tanit Encampment. It even has the tribe's markings. Matriarch Babel must have sent someone ahead of us. Ho, what's this? Someone appears to be less attuned to the traditions they so claim to practice than they'd like. She dispatched people to comb this area before our arrival. However, I perceive that they never made it out. Perhaps it is because of such that this place was marked as forbidden. Which means that this area was forbidden for matters of practicality, and not terrors wrought of superstition. As for why she sent people here with regularity prior, it could not just be to sate the desire of young Jeht here. More camps lie ahead, I would warrant. We'll ask Matriarch Babel about this once we get back. For now, we keep moving. Damn it, records. We were ordered to find the path to your Eternal Oasis. It seems that we'll finally be seeing some results. This is a perilous place. The investigation team has taken serious losses and our material transportation lines have been cut by storms. We've run out of food. Perhaps we can capture some nearby Wenet to feed ourselves. The only party we sent was lost in the sandstorm. We cannot risk sending any more people out. Run out of water. Let our Sumpter Beasts. Scouts are still searching way back. We only leave our fates to the sleeping mistress of the Oasis, if she exists at all. Wow, they just got trapped here, starved, and died. What is this? Though I don't really want to act without thinking things through, I have a feeling that if we want to continue, we need to activate this thing. This is a water pumping mechanism. It was used to tune the flow of the vectors of water, though now, water's place in its pipes has been absurd by sand. As surely as you are witness, this once was a lush garden, in a time when the flowing springs had yet to become a fleeting rarity amongst the sands. Enough talk. I think I may yet to be able to spark function back into this mechanism. Allow me to try, Master. Be my useful gadget. There we go. Now it's pouring sand instead of water, or maybe that's just doo-doo water. Look there, those tunnels. I'm thinking of connecting them and clearing the accumulated sand. I think that might open a path for us. Ah, a reckless thought, born of ignorance. Still, a plan is worth a try. You're getting on my nerves, Genie. It is my acknowledgement you are receiving, little one. Aren't you the little one here? Jeht's young and Liloupar's small, so the way Paimon sees it, they're both little ones. By that logic, seeing that you're both small, young and small, that makes you the littlest one. What? Don't bring Paimon into your squabbles, Godin. Paimon's not little, right? How adorable. Look at that mushroom staring at the thing as if he understands how it works. A fragment we shall claim. A shard of light merges with Liloupar's magic bottle. You feel a little of your own power being pulled away. Through the genie's entranced eye, you see a ragged shepherd boy along with a dancing maiden, her presence resplendent like a limpid gem beneath the moon's glaze. Festering hatred assails your senses before alchemizing into primal burning love in a sudden instant. Such love cannot be contained by the vessel of a mortal. It is an emotion that cannot swallow one whole. Then, mortal, what desires of yours can I make manifest? Godin, are you alright? Answer me. Godin, don't scare Paimon like that. Are you okay? Worry not. My master remains unscathed. Sorry, I was out of it for a moment. It was a memory, someone else's memory. Huh? What are you even saying? Apologies, I did not mean to let you behold a moment of so shameful. But as you might understand, I have reclaimed a portion of my memories. Now I may guard you better. The light inside your bottle really does look more sprightly now. Yeah, it looks like the lights I saw from when Matriarch Babel was merging from Azariq's tent. What? What? Wait, what? Across the sands, and there's still much of me that lies unscattered. If you find it within yourself to offer me this generosity, Master, I'll be beyond grateful should you collect my fragments and return me to wholeness. In areas around the genie's fragments, a spot of green should flourish. This is because we Jinn always release energy around us to create an environment conducive to our slumber. I hope you shall bear this in mind. I will. Oh, shh! Holy shit, it's charging attacks. What the fuck? That's so cool.
The wind rises. You're dead.
What the f... Yeah, they're so placing that in the spiral abyss.
Too slow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was this place full of water too? What is this place? A mechanism once built to sustain a dream of eternity. This supplies the Oasis forever and always. It was once propelled by water, but it's now driven by only sand. King Deshret left his glass goblet here, at the center of this place. The tales speak of him bidding farewell to joy and leaving his cup behind here as a receptacle to contain the past traumas and events. And those traumas and memories protected the eternal sleep of my mistress, the Lord of Flowers. Then we need to go down and activate that glass? Patience. See how there are 2 points of entry? Perhaps there are more mechanisms that we need to disable. Prithee, have faith in my intuition, dear master. So how are we going to get through now? Looks like all we can do is head back to the surface and find another path. Genie, can you find another way leading to the other 2 tunnel entrances? I dare not claim to be certain. With loose confidence, I believe so. Alright, good. Then we'd best get back to the surface and start plotting a new path. Any objections? What do you think, my master? You return to the surface with Jeht. The air outside is crisp. What difference is there? 'Tis still as dry as hot as before. You aren't a desert dweller. Of course you don't get it. Hey, little wildcat. Over here, if it isn't a coincidence. Azariq, what are you doing here? Exploring and scouting, same as always. What? Is running into another explorer in the desert strange to you? It's a little suspect, actually. A little too suspect. Running into sand and scorpions is normal, but running into the same person all the time is just one coincidence too many for Paimon. Haha, alright. Come over and have some food. Drink some water. You all must be tired. You got any plans after this? You wanna come with us? Come with you? You found a path? Don't tell. Of course! Speaking of which, Liloupar, I'm curious but never got to ask. Why do you hate Matriarch Babel so much? Yeah, other than Godin, you've been mean to everyone, especially Matriarch Babel. Every word you say is always so harsh. What of it? Does it displease you that I taunt your tribe mother so? Of course it does. I want to know why. Let me tell you a story, child. The cold of the desert nights bear a heft to its chill. A murmur of secrets whisper over the midnight dunes basks beneath the silver fang of a crescent moon. With a low voice, the genie breathes life into a tale from an age long past. Once, a genie and a mortal king found themselves entwined in love, and from their union came children. But as time flowed, the mortal could not break the chains of power, and ambition that clung into him, betraying the love of the genie. Hence, on the path of revenge, she twisted the fates of her children, breathing them into a plot to unmake their father and the kingdom. And time sailed onward. The children of Genie grew to become king and queen, yet fell to the same schemes and to the same curse, until their kingdom was finally shattered upon reaching calamity's end. Such an ending, then, was that which the Genie had orchestrated from the very beginning. So, that was a scary story, horrifying even. But what does that have to do with my question? The Genie in the story is not unlike Babel, is she? Where they differ, however, is the shame and quest for renown that so compel your kind. Babel wears them like a mask, though she is too a creature of deceit, a taste wafting from her very being. To her, be it son or daughter, all children are but instruments for her schemes. If you were absent, my master, I fear I might even be quite fond of her. But today, things are different. She threatens your safety, and so affability is beyond my sphere of virtues. Matriarch Babel isn't that kind of person. You have spent more time with her, and must have taken orders from her. Orders that the left hand must never learn of. Perhaps those sordid affairs were just too inconvenient for you to face or consider, but I know your follies, and stupidity does not rank amongst them. Consider these matters yourself. It's fine, Jeht. Don't take this stuff so seriously. It's not like she's that much nicer to me or anything. Maybe we just haven't been together that long? Liloupar was pretty mean to Jeht before, but she seems much nicer now. So, maybe if everyone knew more about each other, we could have a few less misunderstandings and stuff like that? Speaking of which, what have you all discovered? Tell me, I'm curious. Well, I don't really know how to describe it to you. There are countless of ancient pipes leading into the temple inside the mountain, and the legendary Goblet of Al-Hamar is there too. So, that thing that was more than just legend, huh? It really exists. What are you talking about? Is that goblet valuable or something? That's not the actual goblet. It's just a mechanism holding the internal Oasis in stasis. Oh, so it's worth nothing at all? Now Paimon's suppressed. Then, the eternal Oasis was never far from us at all. Yeah, Dad always told me that he would one day enter the eternal Oasis and find Mom again. Never thought I'd be helping him to make his dream come true. Jabrael will be proud of you. I'd imagine you're looking forward to this too, Jeht. Him? I don't care about him. Dad was a real simpleton. This trip was for me to send him to the place where he belongs. It doesn't matter what he feels about this. You really don't care? I don't know. Truth be told, I just don't know. My parents, will they truly reunite in such a place? The place we're heading to, is it just a meaningless designation that I want to reach for the sake of... because I want to console myself? No way! Jabrael would be super happy. You're helping him fulfill his wish after all. Whatever the case, I have to thank Godin and Paimon. Thanks for coming all this way to accompany me on this adventure. And, you know, putting up with my willfulness. After that left, the fear of losing my home only leaves me when I'm with you. Being able to venture with you again has been great for us too. And what about me, huh? Cold and alone, abandoned by the fire. Stop it, you're my family too. You really showed me how things were done when I first came into the tribe. This little wildcat was terrifying when she first arrived. Let me tell you, her face was like a doll. She wouldn't cry, wouldn't talk. But after spending some time messing around with me, she slowly opened up. Whoa, so Jeht has moments of silence too? Paimon never thought that was possible. Stop your hacking, Paimon. Don't listen to him. You too, Goldie. Indeed, she didn't complain when she fell, and she didn't cry when she was hurt. Her calmness was frankly terrifying, but her rage, when it comes, crash, she was like thunder. Anyway, Though Jeht is young, she's far more mature than most her age. It's frankly a relief. Alright, you're full of it. I practically died of embarrassment when I first joined the Tanit. The time after Dad was gone, it was like a haze. Anyway, I thought I would never be able to feel normally again. It was all thanks to Azariq guiding me, teaching me how things worked in the tribe like a big brother that I could recover. It's been slowly going, that's how it was. No need to be modest. Yeah, Dad also said he was going to tell me more stories about Mom, but now I'm never going to get the chance to learn who she was. He said she was a beauty, that she was a character with countless virtues, like, oh stars high above the wasteland. Oh stars high above the wasteland. Oh nightingales weary from the day. It is time to take off the crown of roses. Cleanse yourselves with wines made from grapes. That's the only memory I have left of her. Dad always used to sing me this old nursery rhyme. You sing better than Jabrael did. This is the song Jabrael liked to sing. I knew you'd remember. I spent a long time practicing this one. Couldn't get it down when Dad was still with us. After Dad left, finding my pitch just got that much harder. But I still learned pretty good, didn't I? Yeah, that sounded good. Jet's voice might be a little raspy, but it fits a soft melody like this. Just like Jabrael. Alright, you should get some rest. We have lots to do tomorrow. I'll stand watch tonight. Sleep. Close your eyes. The eternal Oasis welcomes the lonely wanderer. Lay upon the pure and flowing streams, for here memories are forever sweet and pure.
Day 3.
Hey, the sun is up. Got something to show you. Follow me. What's the hurry? And what's with the secrecy? Can't you just show us here? Oh! There's the Golem! I didn't see him! There he is! Holy shit! Look at that thing. God. We have to get to go inside it, right? It's like tradition now. We always scout these big boys out. Look, this is it. Whoa, it's huge. This kind of scrap can be dug up everywhere in the desert. Why did you ask us to come here specifically? Are we going to play at war inside it or something? Be patient, little wildcat. This one's interior is in perfect condition. We can activate it and use it to cross those dangerous quicksand-filled areas. A tribesman who knows the inner workings of machinery, an eye-opener to be sure. Azariq, you knew all these things, but you never once told me about them. Don't get mad at me, little wildcat. Relax. You know I won't hide anything from you. I'll tell you the full story once the journey's over. I've seen similar machinery in the desert before as well, but this is the first time I've seen one that's this intact. Yeah. Dad once said that these are war machines left over from 500 years ago. I can't help but wonder what actually happened in that area. I would like to know too. But this big guy seems a little different from the ones we saw before. Interesting. Let's just go through its arm first, shall we? Why does it feel like... I feel like he's hiding something. If the blueprint is correct, the generator room should be down there. We need to activate the power system first before we can activate this guy. I think I just trapped myself in here. There we go, my boy's powered. For the third time we've done this. Yo, look at Scaramouche doing the stanky leg. Are we actually gonna pilot this damn thing? Let me see. Energy system looks fine, engine fine, weapons, the long range sub-weapons are out of order, but the main one isn't functioning normally. Melee weapons on its left arm working. Looks all pretty good, to be honest. Hey Jeht, what's wrong? You look like something's on your mind. No, it's nothing. It's just that I didn't even get half of what he said just now. Azariq feels like a different person. I've never seen him like this before. What? I've become more reliable, haven't I? Well, guess I'll be troubling you to show us the way then. Let's start the machine in the meantime, won't we? Shall we? On my way. Steady ourselves. Whoa! Are we actually gonna... We're actually... No way! Really? If only Aderfi was here. He's a traitor to the tribe. He's also the only one who can figure out how this thing works. Please allow me some time to focus here. Aderfi did leave behind some blueprints behind. I need to recall what those illustrations look like. The arm so massive, the amount of energy it consumes must be absurd. Could it be protective interruption? Hey, that could be it. Still, how do you know this kind of stuff anyway? There should be a backup power source for the weapon system on each side of the control cabinet. The imitations they all made had this structure, so perhaps this one should be no exception either. They? Who's they? You're interested in your own fragments, and Jeht's interested in the eternal Oasis. Never mind who they are for now, would you? Fair enough, I shall ask again later. Okay, something's wrong here. Bro, I swear if this is another Dottore moment, dressed up as like the Fontaine guy. So we moved from here over to here? Why couldn't you let me see that? One punch! Damn! Oh, I see that. I'm gonna claim that. Whoa! Whew. Did anyone fall and hurt themselves? Goldine, are you alright? I'm okay. Almost bumped my head. We can enter the opening through the passage inside the arm now. We should leave some people here to stand guard while the rest of us move on. Wait, don't you care about the taboo anymore? Yeah, I care about your safety. How did we even get it to move with those nubbly little legs? Ooh. Look at this. A water pump. Still sands. Oh, another tablet. Damages don't tablet. This is the resting place of the goddess of flowers. None but the priests and those with good cause shall enter. The waterways within Mount Damavand are highly complicated, and there are a great number of complex valves and pumps within, all of which are necessary to provide water to the oasis and sustain the lives of the people. All priests must therefore maintain them on time. There is no room for carelessness. Okie dokie. The gates here is closed, but there seems to be no other way. There may be clues to open the gate from around here. Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Everyone hold hands.
Me too, that's what I'm thinking as well. There should be a mechanism around here that can help open the gate. Let's all keep our eyes peeled. You're sure knowledgeable, Azariq. It's completely normal, like I said. I have many friends on the outside. I've learned a lot from them. Don't you underestimate us tribespeople, right? What about him? Well, I know you may have doubts about him, but he's Matriarch Babel's most trusted subordinate, so it does us no good being suspicious all the time. That said, he does know a little too much, which makes me uneasy, but that's just a gut feeling, you know. Ah, but intuition can be quite accurate sometimes. I mean, hey, if they pull a Dottore on me, I'm ready as I can ever be. Ooh, oh, we didn't even need to go in there. There it is. The third fragment. Well, second fragment. Through the genie's entranced eyes, you see a ravenous shepherd boy and a bright red pomegranate. You see the pomegranate juice flowing freely, like the wine of tyrants, infatuation of lovers, and the fresh blood of innocent victims. You see the plump pomegranate being handed to the shepherd boy. Take a bite to use it to quench your thirst, but be careful not to let it burst in your hands. Claudine, are you okay? You suddenly froze up again and you wouldn't respond to anyone. You really scared us there. Don't worry, Jeht. I just zoned out for a bit. Don't worry, Paimon. I'll be fine. My apologies if my troubled memories bothered you. But thanks to your help, my power has been restored. Partly, in any case. Pomegranates. Ah, pomegranates. They're sweet fruit made from congealed blood of the victimized. Should I have the chance to share it with you, my master surely will. I desire to see the plump arrows burst between your teeth and how the rich juice overflows from your lips. That does sound delicious, but Paimon doesn't think she's talking about the fruit. We should go. There's still many mechanisms waiting for us ahead. Now, little girl, are you sulking again? I'm not. I just said we should go. Careful, the little wildcat is about to bite. Wow. Jeht cannot catch a break.
Quit following me.
Another one of these. Okay. There we go. Okay, alright, now it looks like there's only one passage left for us to open. What the? There's more? Palin's legs are already sore. Oh? And you know this because you walk on your own 2 feet? Nah, Palin's just... speaking for Godin, yeah, you must be tired, right? Not really. Godin is a veteran adventurer after all. You better exercise more, or she'll leave you behind sooner or later. Alright, I get it with the foreshadowing. Oh my god. No way, Godin will definitely wait for Paimon no matter what. My memory is gradually coming together. I can now guide you through the next location. Next up is the 3rd cave. Will the big iron ball still work? It's over 500 years old now. I doubt we can rely on it much longer, so we must act quickly. I shall lead the way. Our path gets smoother the further we proceed, it would seem. Now boot it up. Hoi! Rise, my child. Oh, okay, finally. At least I'm walking off. Where do we bring the big fellow? Where are we now? Oh, man, we did like a wow. What's wrong, Azariq? Feeling unwell? You can take a break if you're tired. No, I'm good. Real good, in fact. Before that, Golem, I have a favor to ask of you. Would you hand the mother of the Jinn over into my keeping? Why? Well, aren't you a hasty lad? Far too hasty for your own good. Azariq, you're like an elder brother to me, and I respect your guidance. But I don't understand what's going on. Please tell me. I'm doing this for Tanit. We're getting closer to our destination. And it is for the best that we take care of Mother of the Jinn, rather than leave her in the outsider's hands. I haven't been mistreating it or anything, or she, sorry. She's fine in my hands. Is this a request from Matriarch Babel? It is a rational choice. If she knew this, she would give her consent. That wasn't my question. I'm asking you, is this a request from Matriarch Babel? As I said, I do this for the Tanit. Mother of the Jinn will be an invaluable asset in our hands. While in the hands of an outsider, she's nothing but a toy. A trinket. Did you make a deal with the Fatui? It's either that, or it's some harbinger or important Snezhnayan baddie that's like doing the cosplay thing, the disguise thing that Tori did. Think about it. If we possess her power, we'll be able to recreate verdant Oasis in Deshret again. Hasn't that been Matriarch Babel's pursuit this whole time? Once we finish this quest, Matriarch Babel will recognize your contributions by appointing you her successor, and your Outlander friend will also be rewarded accordingly. You'd agree with me too, wouldn't you, Outlander? I wouldn't be so sure. I respect Liloupar's decision. Yeah, although she looks like a bottle right now, you should have asked of her consent first. Well said. Allow me to remind you, the contract between me and my master and I can only be broken by death. You're right, my apologies. This is nonsense. I said that this is nonsense, and you're full of it, traitor. You insult me with your filthy lies, and I demand the right to respond with my blades. Whoa, just a second, little wildcat. We're just having a friendly conversation. Why did you suddenly go berserk? Haven't we always been family to each other? Family? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. First, you plot murder against our guests and taint our hospitality without Matriarch Babel's permission. This is an act of betrayal. Second, you've learned technologies from the Northerners, but you've refused to share knowledge with the tribe. That is against our code. And third, you've deceived your fellow tribespeople and placed them in peril. You're right, you know. I've always tried to view you as my brother. But what about you? Have you forgotten your mother's name? Does it demand you cleanse your defilement with your weapons? Wait, calm down, calm down. Look, we're in the middle of the desert. If you kill me now, who will be able to prove your innocence? Oh, so our little wildcat has finally bared her fangs against the tribe, huh? That's what everyone will say. You'll be seen as a traitor. Will someone who has betrayed their own tribe ever be accepted in the desert again? So what? The only reason I've let you live until now is that you never did any of us harm. But now, that reason too is gone. I suggest you calm yourself down. We can still talk. There is no need to resort to violence. I am calm. Pick up your blade. I didn't expect things to go this far. I can only hope you'll forgive me. What in the
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I mean, is this really Babel though? That's what I need to be sure of. Wait, please stop, little wildcat. Shut up, you disgust me. I'm not asking for your forgiveness. Just hear me out. Last words, huh? Make it quick. You let me down, Jeht. I thought you'd understand. I reckon we could work together. You struggled outside to make a living too. We are so alike. You care about the Tanit, and you've always been so loyal, no? Please reconsider. Think about it. Imagine what the eternal Oasis will bring us. An infinite future, fertile fields, and endless opportunities. Future children will no longer have to beg for food from that city in the rainforest. Nor will they need to learn the killer's trade. They'll no longer have to rely on some strongman just to live with some dignity. Think about it, Jeht. Babel is no worthier than us to rule the Tanit. Think, Jeht, think. You're a smart girl. You would have done the same for the Tanit. Are you finished? Go. If you spare my life, I can get my friends on the outside to spare yours too. What? Are you willing to be the first member of our tribe who slaughters their own? I hope you have given thought to the fate of the traitors. Jeht? Are you alright, Jeht? No, I want to throw up actually. I understand if you may wish to mourn for your fellow tribesmen or something, but I'm obliged to tell you that this big thing will not hold up for much longer. My master, for your own safety, we should leave as soon as possible. Just killed him? Dang. Yes, let's go. I mean, hell, I get it though. Someone you viewed as your... Oh, there goes big guy. What's gonna happen to you though, Jeht? You're awake now. I thought... Sorry, I'm just being a little... Don't mind me. Are you hurt? Need me to carry you? That was horrible. Are you alright, Goldie? Let's get out of here as soon as we can. Who knows if this big guy might explode again. I feel a little dizzy, but don't worry. I still recognize you. My rear hurts, but my legs still work. Jeht, Paimon's more worried about you, honestly. You okay there? Just got a few more scratches. Nothing much. Alright, let us move on. A safe place. This is not. It's them, isn't it? He made a deal with the Fatui. These people, why are they here? Wait! Aderfi! You cock! You shameless traitor! How dare you show up here? Explain yourself. Wait, please, calm down. I am calm. You just mentioned Azariq, didn't you? I've already dealt with that filthy creature, and I wouldn't mind having to repeat performance with you. I thought you saw him as your brother. Brother, my foot. And you, traitor, had better take stock of your situation. Each word you say could be your last. Wait, I'm really confused right now. Just give me a second to organize my thoughts, please. You're lucky you're still alive right now and I haven't bodied your ass. Organize your thoughts? Of what? Of teaming up with the Fatui? And you guys, you're with him, aren't you? It's a long story, if you would. Shut it! I'm so sick and tired of having to be reasonable with bad guys. I don't care what you have to say. My blades, though, I have lots of things to say to you. Wait! Oh, we're just gonna go? We're just gonna go! Alright, we're going, dude. Huh? Seems like Aderfi dropped something. Let's check it out. Secret letter to Aderfi. If you see this letter, make haste to the designated coordinates to meet me. Do not forget to bring your contracts from the north. I should have read us of that meddling blonde outsider by then. Ensure that the northerners endorse Jeht as our tribe's matriarch. For my part, I shall do what I can to convince her to marry me. Since Babel treats that traitor's daughter as the apple of her eye, and even wants her to inherit the tribe, let her taste the bitter fruit she has sown. Once that happens, I shall revoke all the crimes that Babel has laid on your person, and pay the way for your next investment. I won't pursue the matter of your cooperation with the Northerners. Just as Babel once secretly ordered, you will be on our tribe's proxy for trade with them. Yep, I know that much. You guys have been dealing with Fatuis long before this was planned. I pledge not to rob or make secret movements against outsiders who have potential in matters of trade with us. Remember to make all haste. You must arrive before Babel discovers that we have been working together. Yeah, you know, this plan worked out well, dickhead. He was working with Azariq. Why do villains always leave a trail to be found? Pete's Paimon. Hey, that's not the point. Azariq. So he wanted to murder Matriarch Babel, then become the co-leader of the Tanit with me by marriage, and then make us all puppets for the Northerners? And that's why he had to take you, who might have already known what was going on, out of the picture, and gain control over the Genie. From the very beginning, he had assumed that I would trust him absolutely and go along with his scheme. I trust him so much too. I never imagined he was such a disgusting person. Alright, French has been had and the drama has come to a close. Drum roll, please! And who has had their last laugh? Oh my! It's our little Jeht! This is exhausting. Shall we proceed? Matriarch Babel needs to know about this. Returning now just to give us a report? Oh, I wouldn't call that wisdom. Do you really think that desert woman would believe that these two stupid men, and not you, are the traitors if you return empty-handed? For the sake of the argument, let's assume that you have proof of their betrayal. But knowing that what you do of the desert dwellers' traditions, do you think your tribe will focus on the evidence and not pay a single slice of attention to the fact that you killed their tribesmen? Will Matriarch Babel have eyes only for the proof and forgive the shame caused by your brutal slaughter? I, for one, think she'd much rather hear some good news. Does have a point. She just can't catch a break. Well, there's this hole over there that the big iron bow created as it fell. We should be able to reach our destination if we go through it. So you can sense stuff like that too? Wow, you're better than a compass. Maybe Palmer should call you Liloupar from now on. As I said, my fragments guide me. Let us go. Enter the big iron ball, and we should find a path down from here. Alright, Liloupar, I will follow you. Wounded Shin's Valley. Whose shin got wounded? Even Liloupar agrees now. Ah, Jeht. I feel so bad for her. How much have I explored? 23% only, Jeht! Court of the Withered Life. There it is. This is the last one, right? Yeah, another memory. Through the genie's eyes, you see flaring flames and blunt blades. You see the freezing moonlight and vicious honey. Through the golden honey, you see the underlying scheme. The princess sees the consequences of her innocuous error, and her sanity giving way to madness. Her invincible husband is shaken by the tragedy, his greedy heart blinded by ecstasy. All the sorrow, joy, and madness are finally turned into food for the Jinn mother to devour. It is curtains for the carnivorous night of honey. Such is the end of the genie's lover. Listen here, Genie. If this does any harm to her, I'll get you for that. Harm? Oh, come now. Addiction, though, now that's a more probable risk. Addiction is not okay either. It's unacceptable no matter what. The golden honey, the golden scheme. Departures breaks the heart, yet the kingdom lives on under the usurper's rule. What are you saying? It was you who murdered them. It was not murder. It was punishment for my lover, for myself. I once believed that he would bring us this land into a bright future, but he proved no different from the other shallow, mortal tyrants. I was furious. No, I was in pain. I was once deeply, madly in love with him, but when I was betrayed like that, only destruction 3 times greater than love could quell my sorrow and pain, perhaps. In short, I used the hands and hearts of my own children to complete an impeccable killing. Such is the consequence of betrayal. Oof. Let's get moving. This is giving me goosebumps. That is just downright disturbing. Genshin's an anime game, they said. It will be fun, they said. No, PTSD, they said. More sand! Yes! Ooh! Ooh. Oh, baby, I need that. My chest! Stop! Oh, shit! It's the animal serpent! Oh, it looks so badass. What the hell? These enemies are so fucking cool looking. That's kind of worrying. What? Oh my god, you almost threw a fucking nuke at me, dude. There we go. We should be done. Right here in the center is the crystal goblet of Al-Amar. If we get there, we should be able to find a way to enter the Eternal Oasis. Something smells familiar here, but no, it's nothing important. Anyway, let us head over first. Please be careful, my master. I will protect you from the sandstorm. Are we good? That's the cup? Ah, what is this place? Careful! I sense a strange power. You, the destroyer of Gurabad. The mother of the despicable. I've returned, sister. Sister? I don't understand. Are you calling me sister? Yes, Faragis. My sister. I have returned. You are here to see our mistress, aren't you? Let me guess. You have brought your new master and her desert slave. Come on, I thought we made this clear already. This person's starting to tick me off. Well, sure sounds like she's Liloupar's sister, alright. It seems to run in the family. Wow, if that's the case, Paimon certainly doesn't want to be a guest at their place. You cannot You shall not pass. Fergus, I understand your concerns, but I would even be willing to bow in apology, but please let me see our slumbering mistress, if for but a moment. You are worthy no longer, fallen traitor. There's no place for you now in the Oasis realm. Leave now before my patience runs dry and these mechanical shackles rumble, and never show yourself here, shelves here again. Sister, you shed the form of a genie and constrained yourself to this husk for thousands of years. Is this the survival you so desired to pursue? So you dispense your kindness to me. Despicable traitor, my shackles have nothing to do with you. The shackles, they tighten. Leave now. My master, if I may so ask, please assist me in freeing my sister from her suffering. Hold on, I don't get it. You mean still so arrogant and inconsistent? You disappoint me, my sister. Okay, I thought, okay, you're gonna summon some pyramid boys. Are you about to heal? Don't heal. You broke this shell. My spirit and form shall soon vanish with it also. Folly, just like some mere mortal. Why? What kind of desire did you hold? The empty tomb, it will crumble just like me, and just like you, who are not whole. I know, my sister. Still, I must go there, where a mistress slumbers. That is where the answers I seek lie. No, nothing there, but the coalescence of regret. Farewell, my sister. Wow. The ancient mechanism named Fergus, or perhaps the Genie Fergus, who dwelt the mechanism, is silenced forever. So, are we just one last step away from reaching the eternal Oasis now? What's the matter? Are you unhappy, Jeht? Are you alright? What's wrong? You seem preoccupied. Jeht went through all kinds of setbacks and betrayals in his adventures, and I just realized that I'm on the same unfortunate path as him. Although I now have the tribe to call home, betrayals and schemes are never far from me. Are the Tanit truly where I belong? Have I really been accepted by them? You could travel with us, right? You know, Jeht playable character? Jeht playable character? Yeah? Mihoyo? That's not all in sad things, Jeht. The past is the past, and anyway, we've still beaten the bad guys now, haven't we? Pamon's right, it's water under the bridge now. It's not the end of the world, even if isn't where you truly belong. You're so carefree. You know, I was starting to forget that you're an invalid traveler, unconstrained anywhere, by anything or anyone. It's only that, when Dad was with me, I could say, home is where Dad is, but now I'm all by myself. God, stop wallowing in self-pity, Jeht. You're better than this. Also, we're here for you. Don't get mad, Paimon, but you're right. I need to keep my chin up. Oh, whoa. I thought it was the middle part that's gonna... Oh, okay. Are we about to go to that place in the trailer? The frozen... Okay, well, not yet, I guess. But maybe.
Too slow.
Just maybe. We're here. Where time is frozen. Where time is frozen. Can I still collect the fowls, though? The paradise of eternal peace. Eternal, alright. Wow, Paimon didn't think a place like this could exist in the desert. Huh? Was the sun already going down when we first came out from the underground? No, this is my mistress's paradise. A place frozen at the point where the sky kisses the waters, where ingenuity and devotion commingle. The resultant here now and now then is named eternity. Wow. Paimon understood almost none of that, but it's why nothing moves here, right? Is this why my parents regarded this place as their final destination? Those are not words. Interpret this however you will, poor child. Activate memory. What? This is so cool! What the fuck? Dude, what? Okay, let's collect this. Oh. Oh, it's the signs. Look, that's the what? That's the J I've been getting. This is the K. This is okay. They'll call me Impact. The last fragment. Oh, 3 chairs. Okay, maybe do all 3. Oh, was that the goddess of flowers' seat? Oh, better get back to it. The last piece. You should be whole again? My mistress. She's not here. Instead, here's another fragment of myself. Through the genie's entranced eyes, you see a palace shaped by bricks of crimson jade and bound to a garden, flourishing with a multiplicity of vibrant plants that bask in infinite bird song. The Jinn are the most intelligent servants of the Mistress of Flowers, and to her they are minstrels and cupbearers both. In her garden, adult monks and ragged wanderers dance, spiraling in step with the daffodils, supping the lifeblood of the daughters of the wine. Here is a garden unlike any other, the place where the Lord of Flowers once lived, the place where she now sleeps. The roses blossom like crackling flames, setting the lives of nocturnal birds aflame, and though the candles smile gently, they offer the approaching moths only ruin. You see her reach out and behold her skin gleaming with lunar sheen. You gaze upon her mien and witness ineffable beauty. Her appearance is like the totality of her Jinn, their wondrous aspects only mere petals to her complete flower, her being the quintessence to every last scent in existence. And then you meet her gaze, and face nothingness. You greet the endless void, falling into its embrace, mind afire with constant terror. As your consciousness clears, you find Jeht clutching your hand, her expression clouded with concern. You're awake. How are you feeling? You just... never mind. The important thing is that you're alright. What did you see? You look like you just woke up from a long, scary dream. I saw the Mistress of Flowers. I gazed upon this place as it appeared long ago. She's gone. He lied to us. He lied to us all. What do you mean? It's nothing. Just the cancellation of an ancient pact. I believe I'm finally free. The Lord of Sand once swore to us that our Mistress of Flowers slumbered here, destined to awake someday, but how strange. Our mistress has passed. He deceived me. He deceived my people. I should feel maddening hatred for him right now, but for this desert, for the death of my mistress, my loathing should have matched the love and admiration I once held for him. Yet I find myself empty of want or will to hate. How odd. Maybe this is what it means to be free. You are now neither bound to lovers nor foes. Is that so? My master, you remain, and our pact endures yet. Come, let us depart. Jeht was waiting for you this whole time, you know. You know what? I see a nice spot just over there. I'm going to head over first. Don't forget to come over in a bit. I'm sorry you had to find out that way, Liloupar. This place should be it. It matches the sketches in my mother's journal. A fine place for restful slumber, no? Yeah, we faced countless dangers in our trek across this desert. Betrayals, plots, unforgivable wrongs, incomprehensible events, all in quick succession too. But here, I feel calm, happy. I don't know why. I just do. It is because this place is Mistress of Flowers' final sphere of influence. The offerings of the skies protect its serenity here, deep beneath the earth. Thus does this place preserve the last of her essence. And though she is long gone, this place remains as calm as it was in its inception, as if it was never disturbed. Hence, those who arrive in this place will know only peace and joy. For the mistress was once the guardian of the maddened monks and the lost wanderers. To them, This place was indeed a paradise they could call home. Jeht quietly sets her mother's notes down and lays Jabrael's axe by the side. Now it is as if they were never parted. That's sweet. Aww. Pharaoh's notes. To my dear Jeht, loveliest of daughters, 1,000 hugs and kisses to you. May the unchanging moonlight grant you 1,000 blessings, and may the blazing sun smile upon you alone. I imagine that you'd be a bright, beautiful young lady by the time you read this. Know that I am here this night, imagining your future beauty, my intellect and looks, and your father's stubborn tenacity combined. I imagine you wearing the graduation gown of the academia. I imagine you proudly standing at the head of your own household. I see Jabrael in myself, full of joy and the wonderful life you lead, even as we grow old together. I know what you're thinking, you bad girl. You're thinking that you should read these words out loud so you can embarrass me. Be that as it may, you'd like to see these hopes and blessings that I wrote down. Then that I imagine a lovely, happy future for us. It does feel kind of strange that you think about it. I mean, this was supposed to be an academic notebook, but it ended up being full of my hopes and dreams for you. Is this how mothers are? So sentimental? Still, I wish that the day would come when we can all be proud of each other, though destiny might render our little sand dune a wreck, though all the lovely expectations that we hold may be lost. I hope that you can look into my eyes and tell me that even with my lack of experience as a mother, ours was not a relationship defined by regrets. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you the best family, but I'm glad I could be your mother and Jabrael's wife. Really, now, just as I'm writing this, little one, you're making a ruckus in my arms, painting your own face with ink-dipped dark hands. Do you mean to become an artist, or a wandering desert demon that shall keep your mother's nightmares at bay? Alright, sleep now, my baby gazelle. Allow me to pen this song down that shall send you into beautiful dreams. May you remember it, just as you remember me.
O stars high above the wasteland, O nightingales weary from the day, it is time to take off your crown of roses and cleanse yourself with wines made from grapes. Sleep, sleep. The internal oasis welcomes the lonely wanderer, and here the crisp springs flow, and the memories are forever sweet. Sleep, sleep. Your golden slumber summons thee, wandering sand. Drink not that bitter salt water, for the sorrows of tomorrow have gone away.
You had a wonderful mother, Jeht. Sorry, I'm just at loss for words right now. It's like time forgot how to flow and everything stopped. I don't know why. I can't even grasp in astonishment at all that's around me here because all I feel is peace. For my parents to slumber here alongside our fallen goddess, though I wish they had never left. I truly wish that they could stay here eternally, never to be forgotten by the passing of time. When we first entered, we disrupted the Fragment's powers and broke the devices that long maintained equilibrium here. The place is destined for ruin, to be swallowed by the sand sooner or later. When that time comes, the fading power that our mistress put forth and ward this oasis in perpetuity will dissipate. This is inevitable. I know that, but at least my parents were reunited before the end, as if they'd never left each other at all. Maybe there will finally come a day when I return to this place, after I grow weary of adventuring, and after I've left every place I regard to be home behind. At that point, I think I'll just say, I'm back, and then lay between my parents and join them for a grand old nap. And you too, Goldine, thanks for walking this path with me, and for fulfilling this willful, cherished desire of mine. But I'd like to have a bit of alone time with my parents. I understand. Don't forget to come back to us, alright?
Everyone hold hands.
She's humming it in her head. There she sits in silence, enjoying a pleasant time with her parents. Best not to bother her. She's a good child, my master. Though born to beastly, brutal, and sight of wit, her survival instincts are astute beyond compare. She perceives who it is who wishes to see her hurt, and upon sensing such intent, she gives her all to retaliate without mercy, regardless of how much intimacy there may lie between them. Still, she does not know the schemes woven against her. She does not yet know that the home she seeks is a thing most hollow. Master, if you care for her, then protect her well. A mere suggestion on my part, of course. You may take it to be, I do not know. Perhaps you might consider it unworthy atonement of one who was once a mother. Protect her we will. Right, let's head back. The tribe's waiting on us. You go, I'll follow after. After pacing for a while, you decide to leave the Oasis stillness. Soon Jeht catches up with you. I feel much better now, thanks. Are you sure you're fine? You can rest more if you want. Let's head back. We need to tell Matriarch Babel about the details of our journey. Alright, if you say so, then let's go. Hi babe, we got quite the report to tell you. We have discovered the secrets of the Eternal Oasis and opened the path there for the tribe. I thank you for this opportunity to help fulfill my parents' dreams, even if they didn't receive the blessings of the Tanit. Please, child, there's no need. I've always held your hopes close to my heart. To be able to fulfill the desires of the young is my duty as Matriarch. Thank you. Well done, Jeht. Now, there's the matter of Azariq. Your judgment was accurate. He's undoubtedly a traitor. Wait, so you already knew Azariq would betray you? No, I only suspected him at first, and spent most of the journey watching him. I just didn't expect him to reveal his true intent so soon. Matriarch Babel warned me, but I chose to believe him at the time. Here, proof of his collusion with the Fatui. Jeht gives Aderfi's letter to Babel. Please don't be sad, Matriarch Babel. Yes, I long suspected his disloyalty. It's just a shame that I didn't get the chance to end in person. And I had such high hopes for him too. But now, with the tribe facing increasingly treacherous circumstances, and the loss of two individuals I've invested so much time and effort in, I must count on you, Jeht, to help me in matters both great and small going forward. So, what you're saying is that Jeht's got a promotion? Hey, congratulations, Jeht. Promotion? That's not a word you hear in the desert very often. Jeht, the future of Tanit now rests on your shoulders. Don't let the tribe down. Tribe? So you're saying I'm truly one of the Tanit now? Do not be deceived, child. I've always seen you as one of us. Whatever happened before, you are a daughter of the Tanit, and the truth of our consanguinity will always run in your veins. Thank you. You once dispatched other tribespeople into the Oasis and left them to perish there. Then, you laid a taboo upon it as pretext to prevent anyone else from trespassing, did you not? Yet, you encouraged us to head deeper into the same treacherous territory, mentioning nothing of your actions. Why did you do this? Esteemed Liloupar, allow me to offer my deepest apologies for all the inconveniences and misunderstandings you must have experienced. But you are right. We have been exploring the ruins of Gurabad and the Eternal Oasis for quite some time. I sent many people from the tribe there in times past. That we learned these few key locations of the general layout of the area is all thanks to their efforts. Yet due to the extreme danger of the missions, a vast majority of those brave explorers never returned, and the effort from these expeditions bore scarce fruit. Hence I put a stop to the forays and marked entry into the place as taboo. The traitor Azariq once led teams to survey the canyons and the ruins, and so I thought I could trust him to serve as your guide. I did not initially think that he would turn on us. You never spoke of this, because I knew from the start you would return unharmed. Of all who inherit our legacy, you are the one I trust the most, Jeht. Your fierceness and cunning, along with the gentleness and sincerity with which you treat your tribes and friends, they have not gone unnoticed. If my daughter had not been stolen from me by the sands, I'd like to think that she might have turned out to be like you, unflinching in the face of all peril, one whom even the desert could not smother. So I believe in you and prayed for you in silence. Well, it is good that we all managed to clear the air between us. You are our honored guest, Gojin, and the Tanit will always welcome you. Esteemed Master of the Genie, whatever you may desire, you will do my utmost to fulfill. I'll do my utmost to fulfill. you would only ask. Anything? I don't need more, just offer a toast on my behalf at the Jet's birthday celebration. And don't forget to offer one on Pam's behalf too. Just doing all that and then like saying like the I just want the money. I don't know, that ruins the mood a little too much. Huh? Thank you. Oh, is this one of your outsider's traditions then? Very well. I will bear your good intentions in your stead then. Alright, don't let us keep you much longer. Again, thank you for helping. O Master of the Genie, may it not be long before you visit us again. After all, we will need your guidance, and Liloupar's also. Are we done? Oh, we're done. Oh, that was so good. That was so good for a world quest. Dude, if it had voice acting, I would have cried probably. It's only because my voice is not particularly that flexible. That was beautiful. About the traders. You speak of Aderfi and Azariq, yes? Their actions have shamed the Tanit, and before a guest no less. They spent too long in contact with those northerners, and forgot what they were children of the Tanit, bound to the rules of the tribe. Thankfully, I still have Jeht. She has lived up to my expectations and more. About Liloupar. Naturally, she has her own perspective. That which provoked her rancor was a misunderstanding regarding our actions. But if we wish to rejuvenate the desert, the land needs to be fertile, that they may offer an easier life for our people. Hence, we must rely on Liloupar's favor. We hope to come to a mutual understanding on this point at least. Oh, that is gotta be one of the best world quests I've played to date. It's almost its own interlude quest, had it been voiced. Like Gurabad's, the whole temple thing. Oh, the Oasis was so beautiful, as well as the timey-wimey control thing that was only there for like 3 occasions, but it was still cool. But especially, oh, Jet's story with us along the way is just... She's a good kid, like everyone else says. I can see they're even upping the levels for world quests in story writing, and I'm really glad they are. I got so invested in this world quest too, though, because usually like my voice, like me acting out voices would like sort of fall off towards the end of a quest, but I want her to be playable so badly. I don't even want to refer to her as NPC, because that would like seem to downgrade her character. Now that I think about it, the card game literally hinted that he was working with the Fatui. He had a whole deck of it. He had the Mirror Maiden card and the... Wow. Like, I really fell for this world quest, you know? Like, the scenery and, like, even in, like, before the Eternal Oasis was just... It's gorgeous in its own way. Well done. Well done. Honestly, round of applause for you, Hoyoverse. The only complaint I have, the only complaint that it wasn't... is that it wasn't voiced. That's it. If Jeht was ever made playable, and the good thing is that she stays in the open world. Well, I really enjoyed this world quest. It's definitely on par with, it's literally like, it's right now it's tied between like first place currently is being fought over by the Surumi Island quest, the Enconomia quest, and this quest. It's especially better, like, because I've played the prerequisite world quests in like the other desert section, Golden Slumber, and then the follow-up quest. I even felt so much emotion even when it wasn't voiced. That's just how much I like this. I hope you guys have liked it as much as I did when you guys eventually play through this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. You know, thanks so much for watching. I love this journey with Jeht again, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.